my journey was on my way to Boston Conservatory. I was given a scholarship. I was considered to be one of the opera scholars for Florida Grand Opera then. And one of the things that Florida Grand Opera and the scholarship required that I was assigned to an opera. My opera assignment was Lucia di Lammermoor, and it was the first opera that I had seen in my life. And it was really exciting. So I had to go to the dress rehearsal, the orchestral rehearsal, piano rehearsal, and the live event. And I got to meet the donors afterwards. One of the exciting parts about it was, we were presented with our opera scholarship, which I used for my books. It wasn't large, but it was enough to cover my books at the conservatory. And then I went to conservatory. When I got back, I began working with Pearson. And both Pearson, I have to also credit one of my personal friends, my cousin, said, you should really, because, opportunities to be a soloist in Miami is very scarce unless you're in what I like to call the inner sanctum of, soloist and, and that sort of thing. So I wasn't there yet or ready to be, because one has a lot of development. It's, at that point, especially where I was. So I auditioned for the opera chorus at Florida Grand Opera, and I got in. Serendipitously, while I was there, a lot of other opportunities to do scene concerts started surfacing, because I got to meet other artists and other opportunities just came out. I got to do a few oratorios and do things of that nature. So, and also one important thing that's important for the development of a young artist was church jobs. And what that means is one would go in and sing liturgical music, classical liturgical music, and that also develops, because it's a safe space where you can be center stage and do or be a part of an ensemble. So it's good training continuously. But while I was at Florida Grand Opera, while I am, because I'm still currently there, I got a chance to learn things that you cannot learn in conservatory. For example, I'll give you an example. Walking down the stairs while you have a sword. How does that work out? And you have to sing, and you have to watch the conductor. So it's learning these things of watching the maestro's tempi, learning how to move in costume is an art unto itself. And then you realize that the voice is only 10% of the overall art form. So you get to learn things, and you get to learn repertoire, because there's a few operas that I will be covering on future things and engagements that I got to learn while I was at Florida Grand Opera. So I would always bring my score to the orchestral rehearsals, and if Rigoletto's singing his part, I'm watching intensely. If a given baritone is singing something, I say, oh, that's interesting. I would open my score, or we would have our music and we would learn, and get to actually learn the work and study the work. And it pays off in many ways. So as I began to progress with Florida Grand Opera, I had a chance to be a teaching mentor and artist with the company. And now I actually had a chance, we had a unique activation where Angela Brown did her famous opera from a sister's point of view, which was premiered at the Hampton House back in 2021. And I got a chance to sing on program. She chose a select few of us. It was opera from a sister's point of view, Next Generation, where she chose a handful of talent that she believed in, and we all got a chance to sing alongside her. It was a glorious program. We had an incredible time. And that was my solo debut with FGO. And now I'm doing pre-opera lectures. I just did one for the entire run of Rigoletto by Giuseppe Verdi. And now I'm going to do the Agrippina by George Frederick Handel. So that's going to be another journey that I'm exploring artistically. Is now people want to hear me speak. So that's quite exciting.